What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe Notice off DFS here to bring you guys some prop plays for today's 2-game WNBA slate. Before I can even get into that, I got to show you the GOAT. And the reason why I call him the GOAT, and he was one of my plays that I called out yesterday in yesterday's prop breakdown video. And that is that boy, Shohei Ohtani, first pitch, bottom of the ninth, walk-off home run, bases loaded, bang, right up there to the warning track. He's not going to catch it. You already know what time it is. The GOAT delivered when everyone else said it was over. It's not over until Shohei says it's over, until that clock says 0-0, the innings are over, everything is done, and he went out there and he did exactly just that. That is why I normally will play him on Flex Fridays, because if he's not going to hit the home run, the rest of my ticket is already bombed. Guess what? I'm going to just get my money back. But he goes out there and gets the bomb, and maybe I have a pretty good ticket with 4 or 5 other plays inside my slip. You're going to go ahead and get that boost that you can get. And I just can't talk too highly enough of it in regards to just what it does to your line. As far as our other plays that I had listed for yesterday, Tina Charles, she smacked her rebounds. That was an easy prop, easy play. And then also Brittany Sykes, if you were able to get her when they added her back up to the board later on in the day, the 4.5 assists, she smacked that. Also, if you took it at 3.5, if they gave you the Goblin for that, she smacked that as well. Along with her fantasy points scored, she smacked that easy day out of the water. Only, unfortunately, the one miss that we did have for official plays was, sadly, Chelsea Gray and Courtney Williams. They did not hit that assist combo at all whatsoever. Didn't even come close, unfortunately. And I know there was some controversy in regards to Chelsea Gray. She should have 4 assists. No. Unfortunately, that was not an assist. I will stand by that. I watched the play. I'm not even going to get into that breakdown in regards to that. But unfortunately, the record goes to 2-3. 2 out of 3 yesterday for our plays. Hopefully, we can add on to that and continue a pretty decent streak. Hitting at a very good clip so far in regards to these YouTube videos with our prop plays. And hopefully today I can give you a couple more. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content I do drop over here on the channel. And drop a like on this video if this video or in my other videos have helped you guys win some money. Now, if you guys are looking for the official plays and everything that is dropped over here, make sure you guys check the link down in the description below for the Patreon. Not only myself, my plays that I put out and everything that I have, you're going to get my boy BK, who drops a list every single day. And if you guys don't know who he is one of the GOATs in the WNBA. Definitely me and him back in the day, 5 years ago now, we really started digging deeper into the WNBA, and one of the main people who actually put out continuous content for these ladies right here, and I've proudly just watched this league grow. So definitely, if you want to support the channel, you want to support me, check that out. Link down in the description below for the Patreon. Only $5. Promise you will make that back. So looking at today's board already, starting over here on the popular tab, we have a couple of plays up here that look enticing. Of course, every slate that Caitlin Clark is on, already those assists have been bumped. This was down at 8.5 earlier. I definitely don't hate it. I mean, she is going up against the Minnesota Lynx. They did recently give up about 5 assists to Chelsea Gray in the first game that they did play. Second game, not so much. Chelsea Gray was not able to get anything going. I think the only thing going for the Indiana Fever is the fact that they are going to be getting them on the back end of a back-to-back. So maybe they actually can come in here and run the show, push the pace, definitely continue to pound the rock like what they have done since they've come out the break. They have looked like they are actually trying to push the pace in a lot of their games. Caitlin in the first game, she only has 6 assists. Hopefully she can actually come out here and just continue with what she's done since they have come back from the break. I definitely will be watching that game, of course, to see how they do. Outside of that, just looking at a couple of plays up here on the popular tab, nothing really truly sticks out too heavy for me. Sabrina coming back today. She has come back from that neck injury, missed 2 games. I'm not really too sure if I want to mess with too many of her props. I definitely could see a world in regards to taking some unders on her, especially if maybe there might be hint, some word of a possible minute limit. But I will say the main play that I want to go to, and the first one that stuck out to me, is Jonquel Jones at this 34 fantasy points scored for her over here, going up against her former team. Now, this will be the 4th time that they are going to be playing Connecticut on the season. The first 3 times Jonquel has cleared this in one meeting. Her first meeting that she did came very close in the second 2 meetings that she did have gone up against them. And I do think today, going up against them, maybe with a not fully 100% Sabrina Ionescu and the current form that Jonquel Jones is in, she can easy day go ahead and surpass and get this. Now, in every game that she has played going up against Connecticut, she has played 35 minutes or more. Every single game. So the minutes should be there for her. They play Connecticut pretty well, pretty close whenever they are on the court. And the upside in regards to minutes equal production should be there. Now, in the 2 games that she did miss this line, she just didn't score. That was it. But since coming back from the All-Star break, since coming back from the Olympics, we have seen opposing centers going up against the Connecticut Sun have some pretty decent games out there outside of Azora Stevens, who only played 21 minutes going up against them, still put up a fantasy point per minute with 20 fantasy points in that game. Cardosa, 37 minutes. She dropped 30.5 fantasy points, which, if you guys do know, that's over Cardosa's season average for her fantasy points, and also would have covered her fantasy point line in the game going up against them. Same thing for Tina Charles, 37 minutes in that game going up against the Connecticut Sun. She dropped 43.75 fantasy points in that game. Again, another player whose fantasy point line was in the mid-30s. She went over that. She smacked that. JJ, with Sabrina being back, the assist numbers also go up for her. She will be able to go ahead and still get her rebounds. She rebounds pretty well and decently going up against them. I'm not really too worried about that right there. It's just going to be, can we get some offense going for her and also get her to go out there and score? I have said it time and time again in my DFS breakdowns. The way to attack Connecticut Sun is with opposing bigs. I know we got Brianna Stewart over here, but I'm going to go with the player who has the vendetta. Playing against her former team, she should go out here and be able to smack. I like JJ to go over that 34 fantasy points scored. Now, there are some unders that I actually do like on today. One of them going over to this indie game is going to be Nelissa Smith. That 21 points, rebounds, and assists, I like the under on that, along with the 27 fantasy points scored for her as well. If you look at it, she has not covered this line in any of the games since they have come back from the Olympic break. I don't know why it just did that. I hate when my thing actually does that. But again, she has not covered this line in any of the games that they've come back from the Olympic break. The big news and the big thing is today, possibly Tammy Fagbenley, which is the backup power forward that they actually love over Nelissa Smith, is going to also be playing in this game today. Not also to mention the tough matchup that they are going to have going up against the Minnesota Lynx, who are, again, a top defensive team in the league. Uncertainty in her minutes, the fact that she has not covered this line, and the last time that they played going up against them, she only played 20 minutes in that game. With these factors right there, I'm going to be taking the under on Nelissa Smith, either her PRA or her fantasy points scored. I will say her fantasy points scored, I like that just for the fact of she is very much turnover prone. She can pick up some ticky-tacky fouls, and that could lead to some possible offensive turnovers for her as well. So I do actually like that fantasy point scored over the PRA. I would take the fantasy point scored under over that PRA if I had to choose between the two right there. Last play for me is going to be going over to Aaliyah Boston. Now, Boston, there's a couple plays that we could actually take for her over here. I do like this combo rebound prop for Fee and Aaliyah Boston, especially if Fee is actually going to be in her bag and go for the rebounds. I like what she did in that game going up against the Las Vegas Aces last night. She out-rebounded the whole team. That was just pitiful and sad. 18 rebounds to 17 rebounds for the opposing team in the Las Vegas Aces. So definitely Fee, if she's going to be in her bag, I definitely do like the upside for that right there. Now, I will say in the first game that they did play going up against the Indiana Fever, Fee did not play in that game. So Boston did not have to see Fee out there at all. Hopefully Fee being back isn't going to be any issue or problem. I do actually like Aaliyah Boston for over this 7.5 rebounds line if you can go ahead and just take the Goblin for it. If you look at her game logs and what she has done going up against the Minnesota Lynx, she has covered this in every game going up against them outside of nope, correction. She did. She has covered this in every game going up against them with 11, 9, 13, 12, and 16 rebounds. Now, if you want to mess with this 10 rebound line, definitely can. You want to mess with that 11.5 rebound line, you can. Just understand that it is going to be a bit riskier in regards to it. I do like the safety in regards to us getting this 7.5 rebound line. That is going to be the main staple and main play that I want to go to. And I do like this 19 rebounds combo for them because both her and Fee can go out here and snag 10 rebounds themselves. It's just a matter of, is Fee going to carry her weight? That is what I worry about in regards to that combo line. As always, some other combos and stuff that we can look at and go through. Brianna Stewart, Wnba Bonner, really kind of don't like that one right there. Fee and Caitlin Clark, definitely do not like that one. Unless Fee is going to carry the crap out of this one, I just think that Caitlin, especially if Courtney Williams is actually in today, and just the defense that they played going up against her the first time, I just think that she's going to go under a lot of her lines today. But I am not too confident in going ahead and taking it myself. I know when to just go ahead and fade a play instead of just trying to force it. Sabrina versus Sabrina and AT for the assist combo. Not going to mess with that. Sabrina just being back on the first game, possibly not going to be her best game and just her best footing out there for her. And then Stewie and AT, that rebound combo. I do like I'd say my favorite rebound combo or favorite combo pair is going to be the Fee and Aaliyah Boston combo for today. Looking at the 3-point made combo, not going to mess with that one. Not messing with the Sabrina and Wnba Bonner one as well. So all right, guys, that's gonna honestly be it for me. Definitely check the link down in the description below if you guys haven't already, especially for the Twitter or X. I did post a whole first half 5-pick play yesterday, and it's completely smacked. So if you guys are looking for more free plays, check the link for that down in the description below. And again, as always, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content we're dropping over here on the channel. Good luck to everybody on today. Enjoy some college football. They are back. Definitely gonna have some week 1 plays for you guys. Peace.